Today's sponsor merch is Go Far Clothing. Y'all know what it is. Pop your collar with me, spend $1 with me. Let's go! This joint I get into today, y'all know what it is. It's my man Shakur. Let's go, y'all. We on the Fargo show, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Back at it, you know what I mean? Who we here with today, you know what I'm saying?
You here with Abdul Shakur
You feel me?
Williams.
Where you
Shakur
from?
Williams. Huh?
Where you from? I mean, like,
I'm out Logan.
okay, you was born and raised around there all your life? Well,
No, actually I was born, originally from North Philly. I was raised in New York.
okay. Dang, so you got that New York in you too. Okay. Like, what age, like, you moved to New York? If you want to tell the people real quick before we tap into your interview.
I moved to New York in 1995 at the age of 18.
Okay. Then when you came back to Philly?
Back to Philly in 03.
Okay. All right, being as though you said you grew up in North Philly as a young man, what some of the schools you went to?
I went to, in North Philly,
Right.
I actually lived over there at 15 Finale
Okay.
as a young boy. Was like in a foster home.
Okay.
Stayed in no foster homes and group homes majority of my life,
Right.
you know. Went to the foster home at the age of 12.
Okay. How did that,
Out Germantown. The foster home was Germantown, St. Joseph Home for Boys.
you know how you became and how, you know, what caused you to go to the foster home or whatever?
My mom, she was like real sick. She was like dealing with like mental health issues.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Your mom still here with you?
Nah, she passed in 88.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Dad
Shout
was
to you.
locked up.
Right.
Yeah.
So you had a rough life coming
Had a
up,
right,
basically.
yeah, I had a rough lifestyle. Yeah.
Okay, we got to tap in that so people
Yeah.
can really see your background and get to how far you came to where you at now. So that's why you know what I'm saying? What's some of the things you seen growing up in the neighborhoods?
What I seen in the neighborhood, like, I was born in 1976, so I just turned 50 March
Right.
8th, 19, you know.
Okay.
So like during in the
me get you back,
1970s and the 1980s, it was a lot going on.
Right.
It was a lot.
Okay.
Like drugs hit,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Did you ever, did you ever sell drugs or anything like that?
I think like when I was growing up, it was a lot of like peer pressure. I was like a follower.
Okay.
I was trying to like find myself, trying to be like in the in crowd.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I used to get teased as a kid because I was the one with the glasses. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But
you
you're
know,
actually a good man. I've been seeing you out
actually,
here hustling.
yeah, I'm actually like
for a while.
stand up dude. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, you know, around that time, like going to school and all that, like I had the messed up sneaks. I couldn't afford much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had older brothers, they was in the streets and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like the foster home, like in St. Joseph's Home for Boys, like you had to learn how to fight. You had to learn how to rumble.
I heard about that. That was like jail though, right?
Yeah, like you had St. Joe's,
St.
you had
Mike's.
St. Francis, you had St. Gabe's. You know what I'm saying?
You had
like
St. Mike's too?
No. I heard of
Innocent.
Slayton Farms. My
Okay.
brother, one of my
Yeah.
younger
A lot
brothers.
of my homies I grew up, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, we like the 90s.
Yeah,
Like a lot of my homies and shit, we was catching wreck in the 90s.
Yeah.
So all them was going up to them places or whatever. I didn't really start,
Yeah.
you know, catching cases till I was 18. I did catch a jewelry John. One John though, it was like a little slap on the wrist though. That's because I ain't really have a jewelry record.
Yeah.
Once I started, you know what I mean? I hit that 18, that shit
No
started
doubt,
going
no doubt.
downhill. But right back, you know what I'm saying? This ain't about me, this about
Yeah.
you right now.
So like I was saying, like in a group home, you had to learn how to fight. You had to learn how to rumble and stuff like
Right.
that.
Drip
so
check,
you know what I'm
drip
saying?
check.
Oh yeah,
You know what
drip
it is.
check.
I do
Got
that,
the
you know, I
A6
gotta
on,
do that.
You know, A6 on crown holders and stuff like
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying?
We
so
gonna get into that crown.
yeah, we gonna get
holders, too.
into the fashion.
Like I said, this part one, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So,
We
however
gonna
this
get
go-
into the fashion and stuff like that. So, you know, make a long story short, man, I had a rough life. I was in like foster homes and group homes and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I went to Job Corps. You
What
know,
year you went there?
I went to Job Corps in like 1993.
Okay, you went before me. I went
Yeah.
98.
Yeah,
You
I
go
went to
Keystone?
Woodstock. I
Oh,
went to Woodstock Job Corps.
Okay.
Out of Randallstown, Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
How was that?
It was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was cool and stuff like that. I took up like landscaping, I know, you know, I'm certified landscaper.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be surprised who I was in Job Corps with. Famous singer
Who?
from Philly, Music Soul Child.
Oh, that's what's up.
I was up there with him and shit.
Oh, man, that's what's up.
That was
yeah.
98,
Mashallah,
97.
yeah.
97 and 98,
Yeah.
I went up there. March, I went up there in March of 97.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
in like
97.
so in Job Corps, like I had a real love for hip hop.
Right.
Like I love hip hop. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know,
Did
so
you ever rap? Like, hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit before we get to Job Corps.
all right.
All right, now, all right. Did you ever have like, when you said you was in a foster kid, did you ever have like a foster family?
Yeah, I had a foster
How
family.
many families you had?
I actually had like 2 foster families.
You want to talk about the, you know what I mean? How was that experience?
Like in a foster, like the foster home.
Was they like, is it real like people be saying, like, do they be treating you like shit?
Yeah, they kind of treated me like, you know what I'm saying?
What's
you know,
one of the worst things? We just gonna say one.
like I was abused as a child.
Okay,
going
they
anywhere.
abused you in there for real.
Yeah, I got abused as a child.
Damn, so that shit real life.
Yeah.
Okay, now you in Job Corps, right? What made you go to Job Corps?
So like Job Corps and stuff like that, my grades was a little, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? They was like, you know what I mean? Little.
I actually, listen, those that watching, I actually got a Job Corps story up there. I think I got 2 up there.
Yeah.
So if y'all, you know, y'all watching this interview right now, blog, y'all can go back and listen to my Job Corps story or whatever. You can too.
So like in Job Corps, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the in crowd and stuff like that, you know, but
You ain't had no bitches up there. Bitches came every Tuesday.
I had like one little like shorty, but I was like myself.
I had one every Tuesday.
Yeah, I was like myself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just, you know,
you was just found your own lane.
Yeah, I was just, you know what I'm saying?
You wasn't bullshitting up there neither.
No.
You was up there. Did you graduate?
I did graduate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You finished the school part up there too?
Yeah, I graduated. I got my certificate.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout it out.
Yeah, so when like Job Corps, like I was like in Job Corps I was starting to learn about Islam.
Right.
So
okay.
my brother,
that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
See, you on point.
So my brother, he was like with the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
I used to stay with. So he was Nation of Islam.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I'm learning about Islam through my brother and stuff like that. He was following Worth Deen Muhammad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like following, I was on my Elijah Muhammad type joint.
Okay.
So I'm
Sunni,
getting
that's
final.
Sunni Muslim, right?
No.
Elijah Muhammad.
We gonna talk about the Sunni, how I became Muslim.
All right.
So like my brother was into like, you know, the Nation of Islam, Worth Deen Muhammad. He came from the Nation of, you know, Islam, you know what I'm saying? But he was following Worth Deen Muhammad. For those who don't know who Worth Deen Muhammad is, that's Elijah Muhammad's son.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So with the Islam and stuff like that, I was learning about Islam, but I thought I was on Islam. I was on the wrong Islam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we gonna get to that.
Was you ever Christian before?
Huh? Yeah, I tried the Christian. Yeah, I did the little Christianity stuff, but it wasn't really in my heart.
Okay.
My heart was always with Islam.
Okay.
So, you know.
Talk heavy.
So, like, after Job Corps, I moved to New York. Now, this how I became Muslim and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I was into rapping and little stuff like that. I was in this program. It was like a Christian program. But I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, into Christianity like that.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And that little joint and all that, I met this elder person, my man Cypher Law.
I know Cypher Law.
Well, this is a different Cypher Law. He from New York.
He came to Philly, right?
Nah, he
You know the Cypher Law Philly?
I know the Cypher Law.
So you was 5% before too.
Cypher Law is, you know what I'm saying, that he Muslim. This Cypher Law from the Bronx.
Okay.
So he an elder person. Cypher Law was in the feds. So Cypher Law, he taught me about Islam in that program.
Okay.
So I learned about Islam in that program. You know what I'm saying? You know, I end up taking my Shahada. I end up becoming Muslim in 1997.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was homeless. I was messed up at that time. I ended up becoming Muslim.
How old was you again?
In 1997, I was 21 when I took my Shahada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I go back a little bit?
Okay.
What age was you when you left the foster care system?
I left the foster care system like at the age of like 12. 12.
I mean, no, you was out done with it?
Yeah, I was done. I went to the group home. I went to St. Joe's.
Oh, all right.
So from the age of 12, the age of
So
17.
you basically was locked up, basically.
Yeah, you can say that.
That's why I wanted to go back. No, that was jails you was saying.
Yeah, but these is like group homes that they like jail. You know what I'm saying? I was just a troubled child that, you know what I mean, growing up and stuff like that.
Okay.
I ain't running around like trying to rob niggas and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I tried to sell drugs and all that. I wasn't into that. You know what I'm saying? I was,
my fault.
You know?
Yeah, I got
so,
you.
I had some consciousness with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I'm trying to keep that crown holders up. That's
so at the age of 21, I end up taking my Shahada. Right? I end up becoming Muslim. So I became Muslim in 21. I was out in New York when I became Muslim. Okay. Even though I was learning about like different sets of Islam.
Okay.
But I did, a brother that gave me my Shahada, you know what I'm saying? He was on the Salafi Dawah. Dawah to Salafiyya. I didn't really know.
Hit your phone. That shit can fucking John up.
Salam alaikum. Became Muslim. Now this right here, how I became Muslim, crazy, right? So I was in this shelter. So I'm at this shelter out in New York.
What part of New York?
Huh?
What part?
It's like Midtown, called Bellevue Shelter. So I'm at the shelter and all that.
You know about that, John?
Huh?
Okay.
So I'm out.
You know he from New York, right?
Yeah, I'm out Bellevue Shelter, out in New York and all that. So it's one dude in the shelter, he Muslim, another dude Christian. So they going back and forth like arguing about, you know what I'm saying, about Islam and Christianity. So they in there rumbling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, these dudes in there getting it in. So somebody break it up. So come to find out, the dude that was rumbling, the Christian dude, his man.
They got into a fight over there?
They was rumbling,
that's politics. You know that's like politics.
It was some politics. You know what I'm saying? Like dude was like disrespecting Islam.
Yeah, damn, that shit got real. So the dude pieced the
ball. It got crazy in it. You know what I'm saying?
Who won, the Christian or the Muslim?
It was crazy, bro. Okay. They both was rumbling. It was crazy. So they in there rumbling and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm like, damn, like I said, he like, yeah, we move out militant like that. Like we militant. Like you just come like that's how we move. We stick together. I'm like, damn, they got unity. Mm-hmm. They praying together and all that. I'm like, damn, like. So I'm telling him, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I learned about the Nation of Islam. He like, no, that's not Islam, youngin.
Right.
You on the wrong type time.
Okay.
So they took me to this masjid out in New York, out 29th, I think 7th Ave and all that.
Right.
You know, Masjid Rahman. So they took me to Masjid Rahman out, you know what I'm saying? 29th, you heard the 29th?
Listening.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they took me to the masjid over there and all that. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
They taught me how to make wudu.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I ain't learned this in the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
They taught me how to make wudu. Wudu is like purification before you know what I'm saying? Before you offer salat.
Okay.
You gotta offer wudu. You gotta make wudu. So they taught me that. Then I ended up taking my Shahada.
Okay.
So it's an Egyptian brother over there. He giving me my Shahada. The brother from the Bronx, he teaching me how to make wudu.
Right.
It's 1997. This is in the 90s, man.
Shit was going down in them years.
It was going down in them years.
Especially over New York, man.
And I'm in New York. So I'm out in New York, 1997. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question before you?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you ever seen living in New York?
The World Trade, the 9/11.
You seen that shit?
I was in New York in 9/11 when it happened.
Okay.
That was the worst day of my life, man.
Okay.
To me, that was the word. I was very depressed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel
You know, before 9/11 happened, all right, I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, I'm going to tell
Yeah,
you
'cause
about.
I don't want you to
Yeah, I
forget
don't
what
want to
you was
jump
saying
all
about
over,
the
you know what I'm
Islam.
saying?
Not to
All
cut you off.
right, we going to chill.
All right.
All right. So, you know what I mean? Like, but like New York, you know, you living in New York and being Muslim, it's like, see over here, this norm.
Right.
You in New York wearing this in the 90s, man, you getting teased.
Okay.
I'm a new Shahada dudes. They over there blooding and cripping.
Okay.
I'm in a program wearing my kufi because I didn't have a crib yet.
Okay.
So, you know, I got with some good brothers, but you know, the Muslims had to stick together. The young Muslims had to stick together because it was a lot of Bloods and Crips in New York.
Right.
They was gang banging around that time.
Oh,
and
shit.
you can't be a Muslim and a Blood and Crip.
Right.
It don't work.
Right. But people was doing it though.
Yeah,
They
but
was
you
doing
can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
They do it now. All them young
Because
boys,
people-
them YNs.
They gotta learn about Islam.
Right.
See, Islam is built on knowledge.
Right.
You gotta learn about Islam. You gotta learn about who Allah is.
Right.
Who's the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. You gotta learn about Salat. You gotta learn about Zakat. You gotta learn about fasting in the month of Ramadan. Like, you gotta learn. Knowledge precedes speech and action. So
Right.
you gotta, you know what I mean? Knowledge is to put something into practice. That's when it becomes knowledge. If you don't put it into practice, it's just become information.
Right. We're
That's
gonna
Yeah.
get on another topic because
Yeah, we gonna-
we'll be out here all day
Yeah.
talking about religions. And I appreciate you giving them the game on
Yeah,
that
I'm
too.
giving you the
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so, you know, around that time, it was crazy.
Okay.
All right, now when 9/11 happened, I remember I'm in a program. So,
Right.
I remember the day before 9/11 happened, I had got locked up for selling oils. I used to be an oil merchant. I'm
I
on
know
the train
that's
and
how I
trying
know you. Downtown and
Yeah.
52nd Street and
Yeah. So the brothers put me on and get some.
everywhere.
Yeah. See, the thing about Islam, the brothers gonna put you on, the righteous brothers, they gonna put you on how to get honest money.
Right.
In Islam, we call it halal. They gonna
Yeah.
put you on halal provision.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah. All right.
How long you was selling oil?
I've been selling oil for years, man, but I didn't know I would take me to this far, cause you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, Allah, you know, oils is a blessed, it's
Right.
blessed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Name the most money you made in one day selling oil. Cause y'all be making more money than niggas on the block
I
selling
think the
packs.
most money I made selling oils is probably like
In one day though.
probably 300. That's okay.
That's good.
That's good.
Some niggas don't even make that in a
Yeah,
pay.
that's
week.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I made that. It was like a little situation downtown and all that.
Okay.
Brothers, I'm with the brothers and all that. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know.
Now, we just going back and
Yeah.
forth. I don't mean to take you off top, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring you right back. Now we going back to the 9/11.
All right, during the 9/11, so I got locked up on a train for selling oils. You know what I'm saying?
That
So-
shit was nutty. One of these
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
nutty
yeah,
as shit in jail.
yeah, it was crazy.
For selling oil.
Yeah.
Niggas out there selling all the hard killing
Yeah,
niggas.
so-
Y'all locked me up for oil.
This
They
the-
threw that shit out, didn't they?
I had to stay in in a little jail and all that. So I'm in the jail, you know what I'm saying? The day before I'm with another brother, my man Abdul Mateen. I haven't seen him in years. He from, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn. So
Shout him out.
yeah, man Abdul Mateen. If Abdul Mateen, inshallah, you get, you know what I mean, run across his video, inshallah.
He
You
will.
know what I mean? I'm still out, you know? So, you know, Abdul Mateen was a good brother, mashallah. So it was me and Abdul Mateen and his job was selling oils. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How was your first day in there? Like, was you scared or
I was kind of nervous. But
Right.
I'm in there, we chilling.
what jail they took you to?
I think it was like the bookings or some shit. Like
Okay.
something like, you know what I'm saying? One of them
You ain't make it to the island.
Nah, I ain't. Nah, I
Okay.
wasn't. Let's do that shit out.
I be trying to get my man come on here and tell me them island stories.
So
He incognito though. He here though.
we out, you know what I'm saying? I'm out, you know what I mean? I'm in the joint over there, you know what I'm saying? But alhamdulillah, I ended up getting out. So
Right.
I had a job. So I had a little job out in New
Yo,
York.
they got that music playing. Can you tell us?
I had a job and stuff
Hold on,
like
hold
that.
on, hold on. We gonna have to.
So all right, we gonna get back to all right.
You were saying they let you out.
Yeah, they let me out. So they let me out. You know what I'm saying? I end up getting out. You know. So I had a little job. I had a
Right.
little job out Harlem. I was like a
Okay.
peer education, like, you know, counseling, stuff like that, telling the people about like safe sex. You know what I'm saying? Like
so they ain't
try-
doing some sex therapy shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, safe sex. You know, but it's a hustle, but it's
Right.
money.
Right.
I'm giving out condoms and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, everything
you
a
know what I
hustle.
mean? I'm out here trying, but it was good.
Right.
This sister, she ran, it's a Muslim sister out of Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ran that little joint and all that. Because the program I was in, they end up blessing me with a job. They
Okay.
end up getting me hooked up with a
And
job.
that was the
and all
job
that.
right there with the
yeah,
sex and
and,
shit.
and with the job,
Was
you had
people
to,
stopping?
huh?
People was stopping and shit listening to you?
Yeah, they was.
Okay.
I'm out there clean. I wasn't getting
Or
high
they
at
was
the
just
time.
getting the condoms?
Yeah. Yeah, I was giving out condoms and telling people about safe sex and all that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At that time, you know what I mean? I'm clean. Because in that program, you had to have clean urine.
Right.
Yeah,
Did you
they-
ever have
Huh?
did you ever had a problem with substance abuse, anything like that?
Yeah, I had like drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't no well
Yeah,
yeah.
it really.
Yeah, no, drinking can fuck you up. I
Yeah.
grew up with some
Yeah.
homies,
Yeah.
and they they
Yeah.
look like they out here smoking
Yeah, I
crack.
used to drink.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, but alhamdulillah, like Allah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
What was your shot?
I used to, you know,
St.
Coronas
Ives?
and
Oh, shit like that. The good
yeah.
shit.
I used to drink Coronas. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't drink that cheap shit 211, none of that bullshit.
No, I wasn't doing it. 211.
Well,
Beck's,
you wasn't no alcoholic then.
Beck's, you know what I'm saying? Rum and Coke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the good shit though.
You know.
You ain't had no motherfucking Still Reserves and
Yeah, I
remember
was-
Still Reserves?
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah,
Horse and all
yeah.
that shit.
I don't like really, you know what I'm saying, talk about them drugs.
But
all
I'm gonna
crazy.
speed it up now
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit.
All right,
They
we
got
talking
your
about-
background.
All right, we talking about 9/11.
All right, yeah.
All right, 9/11, man. So,
Then I got a couple more questions after
so,
that. Then I'm gonna go to
yeah.
part one. We're gonna wrap it up and then
yeah,
we're
we're gonna
shoot
do part two, inshallah. So, you know,
So can we say the 9/11?
huh?
Can we say the 9/11 for the
You
next
want to save
story?
the 9/11?
Yeah, I want to
All
tap
right,
into that
all right,
crown
yeah, the
holder.
9/11 joint gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I want to.
So-
I want to tap into what this. All right, you sold or did you sell anything like clothes or anything? Not your brand yet. We gonna get to your brand. Like, did you ever like sell like? Well, I know you. Well, of course you sold clothes. We right here now, y'all.
Yeah.
This is his boutique shop.
Yeah.
He's
Me and
he's
another
employee.
brother and stuff like that,
Right here,
crown
y'all
holders
wanna
and
come
all that.
through?
Yeah, I'm
They
saying.
got some nice things in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, all right.
So you
Talk
want to do
about-
part two?
No, we gonna
All
wrap
right,
it up. I got
All
a
right.
couple more
You want me to
questions
talk
for
about the
you.
9/11?
No, we gonna do that
All right.
next.
All right.
We
Next.
gonna talk about the brand right now.
All right. We're gonna talk about crown holders.
Right.
How I
How
came
did
up
you
with the
come
name.
Up with that? Yes.
How I came up with the name and all that. All right, crown holders. Crown.
Let's see. Let's switch right there. You got it on.
All right.
Okay.
Crown. All right. Crown holders represent royalty.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you righteous, man, you living like a king.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You able to control yourself. You know what I mean? You like a king. You know what I'm saying? You living, when you living for Allah, it's like, you know, you like a king, man. You wake up in the morning, you pray. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
out here, you getting halal provision. You got everything set up for you.
Right.
You're not out here begging the people. That's a king, man. You
Talk
living
to
like
him.
a king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And as Muslims, we are kings.
So how did you come up with designing a clothing brand?
Huh?
What made you come up with designing a clothing brand?
What made me come up with designing the clothing brand? Like, I had ran into some money and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I gotta do something. You know what I mean?
Did you ever think about it when you was like smaller or like younger?
Yeah, I always wanted to go to school for fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to
Okay.
get in the art institute in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Okay.
but they wanted a lot for the tuition and stuff like that.
So that's what crown holders mean. Everything you just broke down to him, right?
Yeah, crown holders is like you holding on to your crown.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You holding on to your crown. You holding on to this. You know what I mean? You holding on to your mind.
Talk
you know
to
what I'm
him.
saying? You know?
Tell them how to get it. You got a website? Tell them where the store at.
You go to find a crown holders merch, you gotta go on crownholders.shop.
Okay.
Crownholders.shop. That's on my Instagram page.
Tell them where you at too. Tell them come to the shop and get it too.
If you want, and also if you want the merch, you come to Dakar City. Dakar City is located at 5636 North 5th Street.
Let's go.
Fifth Island. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody you want to shout out? Then I got one more question for you. Anybody you want to shout out? I got a couple more questions for you.
I'm gonna shout out my young brother Kane and Keon. You know what I'm saying?
Need him on here. Tell him come on here. Tell
Kane and Keon. You know what I'm saying? He an up and coming rapper. You know what I mean? Cause he be buying the merch.
Tell
you know what I'm saying? And my man.
Could you get me an interview with him?
Yeah, I can try. Yeah, inshallah. Yeah. And my man T. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know.
What's some of the things? What do you think we can do to prevent some of the violence in our city with the YNs? Not even the YNs, period. Because we ain't gonna just target them.
I think to me, man, it's like it's the knowledge. The elders like around my age, man, we gotta get active in a youth life. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have, like, when I was coming up, they had like the police athletic league. You know what I'm saying? We had camp. You know what I'm saying? It was like you was able to be a child when I was young. You know what I'm saying?
Vacation,
you know what I'm saying?
Schools, everything.
Yeah, we had stuff for the kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think with these youth, man, the elders gotta get in their lives, man.
Do you notice they don't even have the carnivals and fairs and none of that no more?
Yeah, and it's up to the parents. It's up to the parents. I really believe that it's up to the parents, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta mind if your kids on that internet, you gotta monitor them.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for coming on the Fargo Show, the Fargo
podcast.
The Fargo.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Shout the Fargo Show out part one, my man Shakur.
Yeah, we gonna film it because it's some things I gotta drop on you, man. Inshallah.
That's only
Appreciate
part one.
That.
Now, listen, I remember I said I had a couple questions. This is my last one.
All right.
So how you know me? What made you bang with me? Like,
because I used to see you grinding, like doing your thing with the clothes and everything. You know what I'm saying? And we just clicked.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But you've been seeing me all over the city.
I know, I seen you
for years.
Yeah, for years and all that.
Okay,
and you know people I know.
Let's go, man.
You know what I mean?